Hello students, till now we were doing history chapters. Now history portion is totally complete for the first term. I hope you all have completed your notebooks and have started learning and revising the question answers as well as the exercises. Now today we are going to start with civics chapter 1. And the name of the chapter is Equality in Indian Democracy. Children, before beginning this chapter, just tell me one thing. Do you know what type of government we have in our country? Of course, it is democratic government. Now the question arises, what is democratic government? So the simple answer to it is democracy is the government framed by the people, for the people, and of course it is the people's representatives are there. Now what is the basic feature of democratic government? Here everyone is equal. So we say that there is equality in the democratic form of government. Now the question arises, now the question arises, where is equality in democracy? So I want to tell you, equality is there in each and every field. Equality is there in the eyes of law. So today we are going to study in little more detail where is equality and why there is equality in democracy. So let's start with the explanation. So children, we were talking about equality. Now, when we talk about equality, first it is very necessary to understand what are rights. So, rights mean those freedom which are essential for personal good of the community. The rights guaranteed under the Constitution of India are fundamentals as they have been incorporated into the fundamental law of the land and are enforceable in a court of law. So we can say that fundamental rights are those basic conditions of social life without which a citizen cannot be at his best self, or those basic conditions which are very essential for the good life of a citizen. So we can say that they are essential for the personal good of the community. Now, what is equality? So we can define equality in this way: an ideal state where no kind of discrimination or inequalities exist. So what is equality? Such state where there is no kind of discrimination or inequality is there. So that is what is known as equality. Now the question arises, why is equality important? So there are three basic points why it is important. First, it is basic human right. Next, it helps in ensuring wholesome development of every individual without any biases. Third, for a democratic and secular country like India, it is all the more important. So now if we sum up all the 3 points, why equality is important, we can say that it is a basic human right which ensures the development of every individual without any biases or prejudices, and for a country like ours, where we have democratic and secular government. Equality is very important for our country. Now, equal rights for all. So, as you can see, equality for everyone and equal rights. All human beings are born free and equal. So, that is the most important key feature, or we can say the basic feature of democracy, that we have equal rights for all, as all human beings are born free and equal. Now, here, children, you can see the different types of inequality. First is socio-political inequalities. Second, economic inequalities. Third, health inequalities. So, as the name suggests, socio-political inequalities. Here comes first of all gender inequality. Then we have inequality in family, in education, in class, caste, urban and rural inequality, then women's inequality in decision making, then even political participation comes in this inequality. Then the next is economic inequalities. Or let's see what comes under economic inequalities. Employment inequality, unemployment inequality, poverty inequality, wage and age inequality, income inequality and labor force inequality. All these come, children, under economic inequalities. Now, the last is health inequalities. Here, health disparities are there, nutritional inequalities are there, healthcare inequality is there, and even food intake disparities or differences are there. So, these are the three different types of inequality. Now, children, these are some of the points: inequalities versus equality in society. Though we say, children, that we have equality in our society, but still there are certain points which suggest that there is even inequality in our society. Now, here are few of the points. The types of inequalities we have just seen, that is gender discrimination, caste system, religious difference between rich and poor, attitude towards minorities, treatment towards disabled, and even bonded labor. Now, kinds of equalities that should exist: equality before law, equal treatment of girls and boys, secularism, equality of opportunity for all, empathetic attitude towards disabled people. So, children, we are basically concerned with these points in this chapter. The first basic equality is equality before law. What does it mean? It means that all the people, male, female, rich, poor, everybody is equal in the eyes of law, which means that if anyone has committed any crime, whether he is rich or he is poor, there is same punishment for both of them. It is not that there is different punishment for the poor class and no punishment for the higher class. So, this is what it means, equality before law. Then, equal treatment of boys and girls, which means gender discrimination shouldn't be there. Male and female or boys and girls should be given equal treatment. Secularism. What does it mean, children? Secularism means that there is freedom to preach, to practice, to propagate any religion, any caste the citizen wants. There is no foundation that a particular caste should be followed or preached. Then equality of opportunities for all. Equal opportunities should be there in every field for everyone in the country. Then last comes empathetic attitude towards disabled people. I hope children you all know who are disabled people. The people who are not normal, who are sick either mentally or physically. So we should have empathetic attitude. We should have sympathy towards them and we should consider them as the part of our society and should not neglect such people. So that is what empathetic attitude means. Now, how are rights ensured? We are talking about the rights, but is there any protection for these rights? Is there any legal authority to protect the rights? Yes, of course, children. The Constitution of India is there to protect each and every citizen. And this, as you can see, this is the Constitution of India. And this is the preamble. Now, the question arises, what is Constitution of India? So, Constitution is a set of rules and regulations in a democratic country. It is the written set of rules and regulations for the citizens of our country. And what is preamble? Preamble is the first page of our Constitution, which says, which expresses that we the people of India are equal, sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. We have justice, liberty, equality, fraternity in our constituent assembly, and we are all equal. So this is the preamble, that is the first page of our Constitution, and Constitution is a written set of rules and regulations for the welfare, for the development of its citizens. So children, this is all for today. I hope you all have understood what are rights, what is equality, what is democracy, and what is democratic government, and why equality is essential for the proper and smooth functioning of the democratic government. So that is all for today. You read the chapter, you go through the chapter and try to understand what I have explained you today in my class. In the next class, we will be studying with different types of equality which are there in our country, in our democratic country. Thank you. Have a good day.